Hello and welcome to Talk to the Fish, the only show where we get to the bottom of diving problems. Now, we've got a message from viewer InCod We Trace asking, can stress actually be good for divers? Interesting question. My first thought was, sure, just like how a shark attack improves your sprint time.
That's actually a fascinating topic, Jack.
So how can you help our viewers more tense than a fish at a sushi convention?
Well, Jack, it's important to understand that a certain level of stress can actually be beneficial for divers. This is known as eustress. Mild stress can increase alertness, focus, and performance.
Fascinating. So we're not talking about the kind of stress that makes you gulp water through your regulator?
Not really.
Rather a productive nervous energy?
Yes. Think of it as the gentle pressure of a deadline pushing you to complete a project efficiently. Or the focused concentration a musician feels before a live performance, channeling their energy into a powerful rendition.
When every sense becomes sharper.
It's also comparable to the small amount of tension on a bow. That tension will send the arrow much further than a completely loose string.
Tell us about the direct benefits divers might experience.
The direct benefit is that mild stress can improve reaction time, concentration, and overall diving performance, allowing you to react quickly to changing conditions.
So that flutter in your stomach before a deep dive isn't your body saying stop, it's saying get ready to perform. What happens when that helpful buzz crosses the line? When do those warning tingles become warning sirens?
When stress levels exceed a certain threshold, they become detrimental, what we call distress. Physiologically, here's what happens. The body releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. While a small release can be beneficial, prolonged or excessive release leads to negative effects.
So our bodies fire up these chemical helpers, but then forget to turn off the tap. That sounds problematic underwater.
It's like a fire alarm that keeps ringing long after the fire is extinguished. The constant noise becomes disruptive and harmful. This connects to increased heart rate and respiration, which are initially helpful for fight or flight, but if sustained, they lead to rapid air consumption and potential panic.
Talk about counterproductive. What happens to our physical capabilities?
Muscles tense up, leading to fatigue and reduced motor control, hindering finning and buoyancy control. You will tire quickly, and your movements start to be clumsy.
So instead of gliding through water, you're fighting against yourself. What about our thinking underwater?
Cognitive impairment occurs as blood flow is diverted from the prefrontal cortex, responsible for decision-making, to the limbic system governing emotional responses. This impairs judgment and rational thought. It's comparable to trying to navigate with a map that's been blurred. You can't see the details clearly.
Our brilliant diving brains become muddled just when we need them most. That explains some poor choices I've witnessed underwater.
If stress continues to escalate, it can trigger a full-blown panic response, characterized by irrational behavior, hyperventilation, and loss of control. It's akin to a computer system crashing. It becomes unresponsive and unpredictable.
From optimized to fried in a matter of minutes. That's why divers need to recognize these warning signs. What's the takeaway for our viewers?
The direct benefit is recognizing the signs of escalating stress and implementing stress management techniques before reaching the tipping point. This is crucial for maintaining safety and control underwater. It's about staying in the eustress zone and preventing the shift to distress.
So we need to surf the stress wave without getting pulled under by it. So, Regis, now that we know the danger zones, how can our diving friends maintain stress at that helpful, productive level? What's your top recommendation?
Prioritize sleep and nutrition. This is often overlooked, but ensuring adequate sleep and maintaining a healthy diet are foundational to supporting overall well-being and stress management underwater.
The preparation, before even touching your dive gear. I've seen divers who think they can compensate for a night of partying with extra caffeine before a dive.
It's like fueling and maintaining a high-performance engine. Proper care enhances performance. Without that foundation, all other stress management techniques become less effective.
So your body isn't just carrying your equipment, it's carrying your safety. What's the direct payoff for divers who prioritize these basics?
The direct benefit is that optimal physical health improves mental clarity and reduces stress vulnerability. You'll have more cognitive resources available to handle unexpected situations without tipping into that distress zone we discussed.
That's why I always get my 8 hours of sleep in my anemone. Before we conclude, any final thoughts to help our viewers stay in that sweet spot of beneficial stress, Regis?
Remember that managing your stress underwater resembles tuning an instrument, not too loose, not too tight. Your body knows the difference between helpful excitement and harmful panic. Learn to listen to it.
Brilliant advice from the octopus who can multitask stress management across 8 limbs simultaneously. Thank you for swimming by, Regis. That's our show for today, folks. Next week, we'll be joined by a cleaner shrimp to discuss boundaries underwater when getting too close becomes invasive. She's known for her brutally honest feedback. Apparently, telling larger fish they have parasites requires quite the direct approach. Until next time, may your stress levels remain as perfectly balanced as your buoyancy. And remember to breathe steadily through your regulator, not through your ears. Dive safe, everyone.
Forget all the troubles and blues. Dive into the blue. Oh yes, talk to the fish.